Alright, today on I Try, I am going to be leveling the ground to set up for a new pool. It's a summer wave pool and it's 24 by 12. And I just need this ground leveled. Plus I want to put up a deck. I started to do the strength. I realized when I came to the end, I have approximately 5 inches that I'm off by, because I started my peg here and I ended up here. So something's not squared. I could have used the Pythagorean theorem, where it's a square plus b square equals c square. And basically all you do is you have your starting point here, like so, and then you measure out from here 3 feet. Put your next peg in on the 3 feet mark. Then you come over here, come out 4 feet. And then this should measure 5 if it is squared. If not, then something has to be moved. And I'm pretty square here. As you can see, I'm off by maybe a ½ inch. So something would have to get moved in one direction or the other. And what I could do is take measurements from this, because this is straight and I want it to be straight with the pool. So I could actually measure from here, see where I'm at. Okay, that's at 40. And then come over here and see that this is at 30. So it's off by 10. So what I would do is move this in 10 from there, and I probably get a more accurate reading. Alright, so 30, it's right here. I can take this out and I can stick it right in here. Okay. And that should be a lot more accurate to what I want. I can do this theory all the way around in every corner to make sure it's 100% square. Alright, so I ended up moving this from here to here about a ½ inch. So now when I check my mark from here to here, I'm 5 feet. So now I have 3, 4, 5. Okay, and they call it the 3, 4, 5 method or Pythagorean theory. But now I know that this post here has to come this way because the string's off by that much. So I got to bring it in over here, and then that's it. That'll be squared. Alright, so we have our perimeter laid out. I have to take the measurements, figure out the height. But right now the pool is going to go from this spot right here to about here, which is 13 feet. I added an extra foot for the legs. I don't need to do 14 feet because these legs are going to be covered by the deck. The deck's going to start from here, go 6 feet to about here. So we're going to level all this the same height, and then over here is going to be a different height because the stairs are going to go there. That's not tight enough. this one here, this one here. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, so on day 2 of this project, still got a lot of grading to do on the ground. This area is almost done. It's got a high pitch over here still. I'm going to check it to see exactly where it's at. Yeah. It says it's off by like an inch. Anyway. Let me remove that. Just gonna have to cut that off. Alright, and I'll just cover all that back up. Alright, so we're on day 3. I still got a little lump over here. It's like 1.5 inches, so I'm just trying to smooth it out. Alright, so it's at 26 inches. Feet. Thank you. 26 feet. Oh, you got it.
Is that 26 feet from the outside of the legs, though, right?
Yeah. And that's the important part of the legs. Right here is 26. Actually, right, I'm a little bit past this post.
Well, how about going this way? How big is the pool?
12 feet. We already marked that we're going to start it right here about. And we're going to go to about here because you got to add 2 more feet.
This is 12 feet.
Oh, right, the deck starts there. All right, so you got to add 2 more feet to that. Right here. So basically, if you just scrape from where the peg is at back, that should do it. 3 inches. Maybe that there?
What?
Is this good right here?
What?
This right here?
What about it?
Does this got to go down too, or no, it's fine?
No, it's okay.
I know we said 1.5 inches here, so maybe that's fine. Maybe it's smoothing it out. Piece of glass. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. Like you said, the sand would take care of the rest. Alright, so this is day 4. We have the ground level, even though it does look like it's higher there than here, but we run the string and it's straight. So it's just eyes, I guess, the way your eyes see it. Because when you come over here, it looks flat now. So I did get 2x4s. I got a 2x4. I got 4 4x4s by 16 and 2 4x4 by 12s to go around the perimeter of the pool. Believe it or not, just that little bit of wood came to about 200 bucks. I also picked up the sand. I got a 1.5 tons of sand for 30 bucks. It's not a bad deal. It's right here. This is pool sand. The only thing I don't like is I do see some stones in it, like this, which should not be in it. But the truck that they used probably had some left over. They should have smacked it off before they dug into the sand. But whatever, I'm going to be flattening everything out. I was going to rent the machine. They wanted 65 bucks for the day, but they weren't going to have it in until later on today. And I have this to use for now. I figured by the time they get it back, I'll be done packing this down. I did wet the soil a little bit, so, and I only have to go right up to about here. Of course, these rocks are not going to make it easy. Alright, so on day 5, all I was doing was continuing on removing the rocks. So what I did is I laid the wood down next. Today's day 6. As you can see, there's gaps that need to be filled in. I gotta check for level. There's a lot to do here. Also, I'm putting the boards in this order, where this one is in front of this wood. So this way, this wood and that wood are in closer to each other. So, because I'm hoping to get enough sand to fill it up to the top and then screed across the top of the boards as I'm pushing along, so this way it's nice and straight and level. The other thing I have to do is check to see if everything is squared. Okay, so what I want to do is take a measurement from here, from this wall. This works. So what I'm doing is checking to see if the measurements are the same. Okay. Alright, so I got about 196 here. So now I'll check this side too. Alright. Let's get some of these rocks out of my way. Okay. Okay, thanks. Okay. Is that straight? Okay, I got one.
You want that edge to be square with this?
Right. So I'm using this to get a measurement. So I got 186 here. Let's go back over here to the corner. Right here's good.
Yeah, so you don't bring that side in towards me.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, that side's gonna move.
Wait, I gotta move this.
See, that's 186.
Yeah.
It's 198, so you want to move this in this way.
Alright. So about there.
186. 184.
Here, I'll hold this and you look. Double check out measurements.
Alright, 185 now.
I can't do no more here. Okay. That look about right? If that's right, then I gotta pull everything forward from there. So I take a foot off of that one, a foot off of that one. Yeah. I probably could have just used one mark, but that's fine. You know, just as long as it wear. But that's good. Now we cut this, take a foot off of this, and I'll grab the other one. I'll take a foot off of that.
like an inch of space.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter so much as long as we pack it in this way.
Right.
So I would fill it in all the way down the line, fill it in, and then take it back into the shovel.
I'm gonna dump this over here. I'm recording for my YouTube channel. But I'll bring it over to you. Okay, now you can just stuff it. He's filling in the gaps.
You're a good worker, man.
Yeah, I do. He's like his dad.
Man.
He's like his dad. His dad works hard. Yeah. It's okay if I put him on YouTube? Okay. One last thing before I call it a day. And that's to make sure that this gets packed down with water. Day 8 of working on this. Actually, I'll just use the shovel.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I wanted to compare because I want to fill that in first. Work my way.
You're going about it the wrong way. You see what I did here?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the dumpster and go all the way around the edge. You break
Okay.
it down and I keep dumping and you keep moving it to where you need it. Don't dig it out because now we got to fill that up again.
All right.
We're supposed to get that 16 footer you got and sweep it with that, right? So you want it to be a little high in the middle. Right? So
Okay.
if you need to sweep it to either side, you do so from the middle.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm just going to keep dumping along here and you keep breaking it
All right.
inside. We'll keep it high. Like I said, we'll get that 16
Above.
footer.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Level it off. Matter of fact, why don't you start drilling holes so I can dump the dirt out?
Okay.
Start drilling holes for the rebar. Why you put holes in the wood?
Oh, damn.
Tucker?
I meant to put it in the dirt.
That's right. You missed.
I missed. I don't have to go far down with these, right?
No.
Just holding them.
Just a couple inches just so the wood don't move.
Yeah. Oh, this one's too big. Why is this one big?
I was telling you to look out for.
I don't get it. We need more of the other kind then. Sorry, we got rebar. Where's that rebar? Alright, so we dumped 3 tons of sand and we still need to put more in if we want this to be leveled with the 4x4. So probably one more load. I gotta fix this here still, and then yeah, we should be good. All right, so I'm on day 9 now. I've just got more sand, pool sand, and what I want to do is rake all this back and dump this in the front so I don't have to travel so far. Alright, so I cut this rebar at an angle with my angle grinder, and I come to find out that these holes at 5/8 is too small for the rebar, probably because it's 5/8 inch rebar. So I want to go to the next size up, 3/4, and make the hole bigger because it's really starting to gap out over here. So I'm just going to drill this out. And now it should fit. Let me hammer this down. Shit. Alright, that's not gonna go anywhere. Alright, so I'm here at day 11. I have my helpers, and what we're gonna do is they're gonna slide this board across the sand while it sits on top of here, and I'm gonna try to add sand as they're screeding it across. Huh? Yeah, no. Now what you're gonna do is get on one end, take the wood, hold on, and you're just gonna push it nice and slow. Okay.
Push them.
Yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Okay. Do it again. Okay. And this is how you make it level. Bring it back again. Okay, go ahead. You should be able to stay right on the wood.
I can't sit here.
What? Oh, move it. Oh, no, don't. That's right. Just, Emily, take more wood on your side. Yeah. Yeah, now you should be able to go. Go ahead, Emily, put it back here. Okay, go ahead. No. Oh, let me see your end. Bring yours back. Just stay right there. Oh, that's what it is. You're hitting this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you can bring it across again. I don't think Emily has enough on her side. Hold on. Bring it back, Emily. It's totally missed right here. Alright. Now let's try it. Alright, bring it back. Alright, today is day 11. And the dog made this his play stand area. So we ended up picking up some more sand. We got another 1.5 tons. This will make a total of 6 tons of sand. That's a lot of sand, right? Yeah, did we get 6 tons? No, we got 4 tons of sand. No, 6. I was right. 6 tons of sand altogether. So 4 deliveries of 1.5 tons. So I gotta fill all this back in. We can screed it back across, get that nice and neat again. And I gotta work on this. I gotta level this off too. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I need rebar. Me and Owen's gotta take rebar out so I can get these ends pegged down because we're getting close. So I gotta do that first. I guess we can just, as I stomp that out, that'll probably come out like you said, so I'm just gonna leave it, hopefully.
A little bit.
Don't gotta be a big pile, you rake it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, spread it out. That's what it's from,
Yeah.
Use the rake, John. The rake is better. It's long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch. He's gonna show you.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the landscaping professional. That's what those big ass rakes for,
Something like
Okay.
Start pushing that.
Yeah. Good. They're gonna.
We start from here.
He's gonna show you the way to do it, like going back and forth. This is the correct way of doing it.
Why didn't you tell us that yesterday?
Well, it was more difficult for you guys because the stick is so short. You guys probably would have been pulling too far. So I just said,
Back.
see, we missed a whole section.
Wood's blowing.
Yeah, because it was sitting out for.
Kinda warped. I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead, Sharon.
yeah.
Yep.
Too high. Back over here. Push down in the middle.
Go ahead. Where did Owen go?
I don't know.
Go ahead, screed it the rest of the way. Actually, no, back it up. I see what Danny did. Okay, put it right there. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, bring it forward. All right, stop right there. I don't know. Alright, let's bring it across the rest of the way. Yeah, just push it right off, yeah. I mean, you want to grab that middle, push it over. Yep. And right, that's good. That's good. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. All right. All the way to the end. Yep.